of the nation we live is depressing. A nation where nicely the leaders sent and horribly the legs stink. Since 1963 that Nigerian economy discovered crude oil as the center of our economic power. Yet 2020, our dear nation Nigeria is yet to create refineries for the massive exploration and production of the source of our economic power. Despite the availability of resources and teeming population, Nigerian nation still does not have the ability of growing our economy into a superpower because of the following reasons that make this region sour. Before delving into the derivation of actual points, it is pertinent to accord greetings to my role of honor, and it's on this that I say good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of impartial adjudicators, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, and distinguished audience. Appearing before you is Saula Sheridan, a bona fide student from the prestigious Citadel of Academic Excellence, Government College Ibadan. I'm appearing here to establish the fact that the Nigerian nation does not have the ability of growing our economy into a superpower. Going by definition, the Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary defines the key term in above stated motion, superpower, as a country of the world with military and economic power and a lot of influence. Here are my cogent points to buttress my stand. A tree can never make up a forest, says an adage. The concentration of Nigerian economy on the oil sector would make our dream of becoming a superpower unrealized. Because there are many sectors of which the Nigerian economy can invest into, which will contribute immensely to the development of our gross domestic product at the end of every economic year. Thus, it would be best if the Nigerian economy is diversified and other sectors are given close and equal attention in order to make a defensive, independent, and accurate economy which will be able to become a superpower. Furthermore, a nation can never survive our economy in isolation, as my worldly opponents would say, in defense of its emotion. But is this in the case of a nation that seeks to achieve world power, that still depends solely on importation of Mark 6 for national consumption, despite the huge amount of trees at our disposal as resources? So also does the crude oil, which serves the Nigerian economy as our best-selling resources, goes through the process of exportation in other nations for refining and then comes back into our nation for national consumption. It would be best if the Nigerian economy withdraws from this retrogressive act and focus on empowering ourselves with the power of local production, which will help to enhance our exportation rate and cause a boost in our revenue generated, which will undeniably put us on the road of achieving and becoming world economic superpower. Furthermore, speaking on the success story of the Dubai's economy, a Dubai citizen said, and I quote, "We have nothing but we have everything because of good leadership." Tragically, the dream of the Nigerian nation becoming a superpower is hampered by our leaders as a result of the maladministration, mismanagement, misapplication, and corruption that resides at the depth of the heart. About 30% of the Nigerian citizens constitute our government, and 98.5% of these 30 are corrupt and thus rule over the 70% citizens. Then, as a result of their corruption, cause increments in insecurity, economic instability, and growth intense rate of poverty, which is the factor considered in knowing how developed an economy is. Therefore, this problem calls for mass reorientation of the young and old of Nigerian citizens towards becoming great leaders as a solution to the menacing menace identified as corruption. Conclusively, if all these human and intellectual resources are being utilized and this incentive put into consideration, the administration of our dear nation Nigeria, of your dear nation Nigeria, would have become with ease, and our dream of becoming a superpower shall never and will never cease. Thank you.
Despite our resources and potential, Nigeria has been hobbled by political instability, corruption, inadequate infrastructure, and poor macroeconomic management, making her unrealistic to grow into an economic superpower. Standing on the existing protocol, my name is Olajide Abdulkwahab, a supporting speaker from Government College Ibadan. In addition to what my chief speaker has relayed, according to Shubham Chaudhry, in Nigeria, the lack of reliable electric power source has stifled economic activities and private investment. This has brought about a major drawback in the development of the Nigerian economy. Furthermore, a major hindrance to our growth into an economic superpower is the lack of good governance, as Confucius once said, and I quote, "In a country well governed, poverty is something to be ashamed of, and in a country badly governed, wealth is something to be ashamed of." Nigeria is badly governed, Yet, our so-called rich people still flatters about wealth when the masses are suffering from poverty. The high level of poverty has not enabled Nigeria attain a good economy. And if Nigeria wants to attain a good economy, then the level of poverty must reduce drastically. A country with massive crude oil, which is estimated that a citizen of Nigeria can own a barrel of crude oil every day, but due to corrupt practices, this was made impossible. The Nigerian former military leaders are afraid to diversify our economy away from the capital-intensive oil sector, which provides 95% of the foreign exchange earning. Moreover, the Nigerian ICT sector is the largest in Africa with $14 billion investment and 62% of the African market. This has enabled her attain a good economy. Despite this, the Nigeria will not make use of this advantage to grow into an economic superpower. In the present Nigeria, to grow into an economic superpower is almost impossible due to lack of internal revenue which could be generated through different ways, like collecting dues from tourists, be it local or foreign, or even collecting taxes from the citizens, especially the rich ones. To draw the curtain of deliberations, indeed, Nigeria can't grow into an economic superpower due to inadequate concentrations on the level of poverty, diversification, and reliable electric power source, which could aid private investment and creation of refineries. I stand as one who wants a better Nigeria, and in this effort, I have laid and pointed the reasons Nigeria can't grow into an economic superpower. Thank you.